Everybody, today's topic is problem solving. And the question is how the key concept from this chapter shape the way individuals or organizations approach problem solving. Can your group analyze a real world case where applying this concept led to either success or failure? Let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ong Jajun. I am currently studying bachelor's degree in finance in Sunway University, and a fun fact is I like to sing. Here are the table of contents we will talk about today. And in this presentation, we will talk about the importance of problem solving, how individuals and organizations approach problem solving, stages of problem solving, SWOT analysis, heuristics, and the hurdles in problem solving. Problem solving is very important in our everyday lives. It allows us to make effective decision making, motivates our innovation and improvement, show our adaptability and resilience, and assist in conflict resolution. The purpose of the assignment is to encourage deeper analysis, promote objectivity, enhance creativity, and strengthen decision making. Problem solving can help individuals and organizations by understanding the definition of problem solving, exploring the hurdles of problem solving, and referring to real world cases where applying the concepts led to success or failure. So, what is problem solving? Problem solving is the cognitive process of discovering, analyzing, and developing effective solutions to challenges or situations. It involves a methodical and logical approach to analyzing the nature of an issue, developing potential solutions, assessing their viability, and making educated decisions to execute the best answer. Successful issue solving necessitates critical thinking, innovation, and the ability to adjust strategies in response to continual review and feedback. It is a fundamental ability that may be applied in a variety of contexts, both personal and professional, to bridge the gap between an existing undesired condition and a desired end. What is the approach? To answer the question, individuals and organizations approach solving a problem by following the stages of problem solving, understanding and applying the SWOT analysis, and using the concept of heuristics. Of course, there are stages, or as I would say, the painstaking stairway to problem solving. The stages are by order: define the problem, generate a solution, evaluate the solution, pick a solution, and make a plan. And how do people SWOT? In fact, what is SWOT analysis in the first place? SWOT analysis is a strategic planning process that involves examining and assessing an individual or organization's internal strengths and weaknesses, as well as external opportunities and threats. This systematic study provides a complete assessment of the current situation, assisting stakeholders in identifying key elements that may affect performance and developing plans to exploit strengths, rectify weaknesses, capitalize on opportunities, and minimize potential risk. SWOT analysis is a useful tool for decision-making, strategic planning, and increasing overall competitiveness in a variety of scenarios. This method is used by individuals as well as organizations. Furthermore, as time is of essence, we all need for speed. By that I mean the term heuristics. Heuristics are mental shortcuts or rule of thumb that people employ to make complex decisions and solve problems. Heuristics derive from the Greek word heuriskain, which means to discover or to find, are cognitive methods that enable humans to make reasonably quick assessments and decisions in situations where comprehensive examination is impracticable. These mental shortcuts are used in everyday life because they help people handle a variety of circumstances efficiently. However, heuristics can lead to cognitive biases and errors, particularly when a more thorough and systematic investigation is required. In short, basically, it is essentially a shortcut to problem solving. 3 examples of heuristics, one of which is availability heuristics, that is, the making of decisions based upon information that is available. Furthermore, there is anchoring heuristics, which is the making of decisions based upon a subjective anchoring point that influences all subsequent thinking on the topic. Lastly, there is affect heuristics, which is based on emotions, moods, and gut feeling rather than logic. Now, the hurdles of problem solving. Of course, everyone would be as thirsty as this man in the screen, but unfortunately, not everything is as smooth sailing. One of the most common barriers in problem solving is mistaking symptoms for the root cause. It is easy to focus on surface level issues that appear to be the problem without digging deeper to uncover underlying causes. For example, if a machine keeps breaking down, the visible symptom might be a malfunctioning part, but the root cause might be a poor maintenance, overuse, or a design flaw in the system. And sometimes, in an effort to find a perfect solution, individuals or teams might create overly complex solutions that are difficult to implement or understand. This is often called analysis paralysis, where too much focus is given to minutiae, making the problem appear more complex than it really is. Example, a software developer might try to design a complex algorithm to solve a relatively simple task when a straightforward method would suffice. Then, everyone has cognitive biases, and these can heavily influence how we approach problems. Biases may cause us to overlook crucial information or jump to conclusions too quickly. Common biases include confirmation bias, only seeking information that supports your viewpoint, or anchoring bias, relying too heavily on the first piece of information encountered. Example, a manager might assume that their team lacks the motivation to perform well, ignoring the potential systematic issues like inadequate tools or unrealistic deadlines, which lead to ineffective strategies. Lastly, the insufficient resources, whether it's time, money, people, or information, can severely limit your ability to solve a problem effectively. These can lead to the solution that are incomplete, impractical, or poorly executed. Incomplete or outdated information is another significant barrier, as it prevents informed decision making. For example, a company attempting to develop a new product might lack the funds or necessary research or the technical expertise to address certain design challenges. Without the right information, the development process could become inefficient or result in a subpar product. Next, here are the example of real-world cases. The successful example would be the launch of Apple's iPhone in 2007. They identified the problem of mobile phones being fragmented and technologically behind. They then launched the iPhone in 2007, revolutionizing the smartphone industry. The heuristic approach that they went through was innovation through simplicity. This approach allowed them to be successful during this launch. And then here is a real-world case where it failed. The real-world case would be the new Coca-Cola formula that they tried to introduce in the 1980s. Coca-Cola decided to reformulate their original recipe to compete with Pepsi so then they implemented the new Coke through with efforts and innovation, but then they lost brand loyalty among longtime customers. They used the heuristics aspects of focusing on taste, but they ignored the emotional attachment of loyal customers. They then reintroduced the original formula again a few months later. In this presentation or report, we have discovered the importance of problem solving and how to implement it. The main points would be the stages of problem solving, SWOT analysis, concept of heuristics, and the hurdles of problem solving. What I would personally recommend is that everyone should implement such ways of problem solving as it would be more structured and efficient. Individuals should not jump into solving a problem before completely understanding it, and organizations should conduct proper research before implementing a certain procedure or system. Thank you very much. These are my very, very real information. If you wish to reach out to me, I would very much like to comply and help you if any assistance is needed. And my very professional qualifications, as you can see, to prove myself, and the credits. Oh yeah, thank you very much.